Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gradeup's MBA Prep channel. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gradeup's MBA Prep channel. So, are you people preparing for CAT 2021? Yes, I know most of the people are taking CAT this year, but there are some people who must have already started their preparation for CAT 2021. Okay, so if you are one of those or you are planning to take CAT in 2021, this session is important for you. You will get to know why you should start your preparation now. Why is it the right time to start the preparation? Right. So if you talk about CAT, different people start their preparation at different times. Some people start right now. Some people may start in January after the results are out. Some people might wait for CAT 2020 to happen. Some will start in February, March. Some people would even start after, say, June, July when the notifications are out. So what is the difference between starting early and starting late that we are going to discuss, and how starting early is going to benefit you in your CAT journey. If you are preparing for CAT 2021 and you are starting now, so Gradeup has got a comprehensive course for CAT 2021 preparation. With this, you get guidance by CAT toppers. All the mentors here are the ones who have secured at least 99.9 percentile in their respective sections. We have a day-wise study plan which is well structured so that you study in a systematic manner and complete the syllabus. And everything is taught through live classes. You won't be given, there are some pre-recorded modules, but most of the concepts are explained through live classes, and you get daily quizzes as well. And it not only includes your CAT preparation thing, but also your GD, VAT and PI preparation. For this, you need to subscribe to Gradeup Super, and with Gradeup Super subscription, you get access to all the courses that are available on our platform. And these are the different plans: 18 months, 6 months and 3 months. So if you are planning to take in 2021, you can opt for this 18 months plan, so that you have enough time to you can take CAT and other MBA entrance examinations in the year 2020 and 21. These are your mentors at Gradeup. They are, you can see that each one of them has secured 99.9 plus in the different sections in VARC, in Quant, DI, LR. Every section, each section you talk about, you have CAT toppers. Okay, so we have 100 percentilers as well in these sections, and all of them scoring minimum 99.9 percentile. Okay, so it means that among the top 1.1% of the people among the overall test takers at one single platform. So if you are preparing for CAT 2021, you have approximately 13 months left. One is this November, and then up to next year. So approximately, I could say that 400 days, although less than that, maybe 390. Okay, approximately 13 months left. So is it a good time to start your preparation? Some of you must be thinking that why to start now? Why not start in January, February, maybe after if you are appearing, if you are a college student in third year, you must be thinking that why not let me finish my graduation, then start the preparation. So I'm sure you know about the CAT timelines. The notification is released in July. Okay, so CAT 2021 will be notified in July. You will have 1 month for registration, and exam is in November. So you have 4 months. Okay, you have a gap of 4 months for the exam from the date of notification. So if you there are some people who start after notification as well, but there are few of them. Okay, and their success rate is less as compared to the ones who start early. Okay, so these are the junctions at which people start preparing. Some wait for the notification, some wait for the result. Okay, some people wait for the result. Okay, so CAT results are out, they get motivation from that. some wait for GD, VAT, and all those things and start after that. So different people have different mindset. They start with different strategies. But today I'm going to talk about what if you start early. What are the benefits that you have? Okay, so what things that will give you for these for starting early, right? So you always like you will have around. So this year, there were 2.3 lakh registrations. Okay, so approximately 2 lakh people are going to write the test this time. Right? Every year the number is around 1.8 to 2.2 lakh. Around this number is the number of test takers. Right? It may go less, like 1.7, but it generally ranges. It is in this range. Last year there were 2.1 with 2.44 lakh registrations. Now this is approximately 2 lakh people will write the examination. Right? 2 lakh people write the examination and 1 percentile, that is 99 percentile. If you talk about 99 percentile, means that you have to be among the top 2000. Okay, and if you are a general engineer male, okay, and if you are targeting like if you are from ordinary college, ordinary profile, maybe you might need 99.9 percentile plus. For the top 3 IIMs, if you are a general engineer male, right? So of course that competition boils down to top 600 out of 2 lakh aspirants. So the competition is intense, right? You have to, it's a cutthroat competition. It's not easy to crack that. But like if you start early or ahead of these 2 lakh aspirants, I mean, out of these 2 lakh, maybe only 20, 30 or maybe 50,000 might start preparation now. Okay. So if you start early, you are already, you get a head start. So what are the benefits of head start? Let's see. The first thing is more time to study and hence less time to devote per day. Okay. So as I said, you have approximately 400 days. Okay. Less than 400. Let's say you can like spare time in some other activities also. You have at least 300 plus days. Right. Let's say suppose you are a college student, you might be facing annual examinations. Okay, and maybe like anything, you could be at any stage. Maybe you are a working professional, you might be going for some vacation or something. You have at least 300 days, right? At least. Even if you do not count some of the days, maybe you enjoy your weekends. The people who start late, they have to dedicate each and every day, but you have many more days as compared to them. Okay, so if not 350, you have at least 300 days, right? You technically have around 380 days, but let's say, or I should not say 300, I should say around 330 plus. Okay, 330 plus days. So if let's say you require, let's say 700 to 800 hours of preparation, that is a general, that depends on person to person. An average person would require around 600 to 700 or maximum 800 hours of sufficient preparation. So there are some people who might crack the examination with 400 to 500 hours of preparation. Those are the brilliant minds. Okay, even if you are a mediocre student, you could do really good if you dedicate around 700 to 800 hours of preparation. So that comes to around 2.5 hours per day. That can be easily done, right? So maybe you can devote 1.5 to 2 hours per day, or so you have enough time to prepare, right? Maybe on some days you might study for 5 to 6 hours, and then you take a lag. Like on other days you just dedicate 1 hour. So you have enough time to manage your studies, right? So definitely that helps you because you have to devote less time per day. On the other hand, those who start late, they will have to devote a lot of time per day to prepare for the examination. Secondly, the thing is basics can be covered very well. The disadvantage of starting late is people are unable to cover the basics. They just go through some of the random topics and then think that, okay, these are the topics that are asked frequently, so they cover those. And what if those things, I mean, for example, let us take case, like earlier, there used to be a lot of questions on number system, permutation, combination. Okay, maybe some person saw that and thought that let me study permutation combination well, and let's leave some of the topics. And then you see that in the examination there are hardly any questions from that topic. Okay, so that is the disadvantage, that people are selective in their preparation. However, when you start early, you have enough time to cover all the topics and you can build a very strong foundation. Okay, maybe you might take time to understand permutation combination, maybe you might take time to understand algebra, but you have enough time to cover the basics, right? If you have covered the foundation very well, maybe you are not good at one of the topics, but you will have found the basic knowledge of the topics, right? And some of the questions can be answered from that section in the examination. Okay, so basics can be covered very well. Now coming to the next point, which is about mock test and all. So the most important thing that you have is mock test. You have to write multiple mock tests in order to do good, right? So if you start early, you can take more mock tests and sectional tests, etc. The important thing is complete preparation. Those who start late, they just take mock tests. Okay, so like if you start early, right, you have more time to take these mock tests. Okay, so like if you see that like people, what they do is they start mock tests without complete preparation, so they score low in mocks, right, and then they get demotivated. Okay, so if you talk this way, incomplete preparation, this leads to low mock scores, isn't it? Of course it will lead to low mock scores. This will lead to demotivation, or like reduction in confidence, low confidence, and eventually your paper is spoiled, right? You underestimate yourself. But if you are well prepared, if you have covered all the topics once, so you know that okay, I have completed the stuff, so I can do decent in mock tests, right? Maybe in some of the other mocks you might struggle, but generally you will see your scores are stable. And those people who do not complete the syllabus, first they just start taking mock tests, what happens is their scores fluctuate a lot. Okay, they get very low scores at times because they are not well prepared with some of the topics. So you have complete preparation before you take mock tests. Another important advantage is you know your strengths and weaknesses, which is very, very important. Okay, if you see, the earlier you identify your strengths and weaknesses, you have more time to improve them. Say for example, let us say you are weak in algebra. You found out that you are weak in algebra, so now you can strategize yourself. Maybe you try to devote more time to it and improve it, or maybe you try to focus more on your strengths and improve those. So there are both ways are possible. So let's say you are weak in algebra, so there could be one person who would strategize that no, let me devote more time, I have enough time for preparation, let me just cover the concepts well, and I can like I'll be able to cover this thing well. There could be a second person who would think that okay, algebra is asked, there are X number of questions asked from algebra, let me focus on other topics. Okay, so that let's say out of 30 questions, let's say, I mean just take an example, let's say out of 30 there are 5 questions from algebra. Okay, so the person will think that there could be two type of persons. So one person will know that okay, if I do well, I can manage to score 3 to 4 out of 5 in algebra. But there could be other person who would think that let me score 1 out of 5 in algebra, but out of other 25 I'll try to score very good. Okay, so I'll try to maximize my score in the other part. So you can play with your strategies. You know that, okay, I'm weak at this section, so should I improve myself or should I improve myself in other areas? Okay, so you know your strengths and weaknesses and you can strategize accordingly. Let's say you are not getting certain type of questions in RP. Maybe you are struggling with main theme questions. Okay, the main theme of the passage question. So you know, okay, I have enough time, let me practice more. Okay, so you can practice more, you can strengthen your strengths. Okay, you know that these are your strengths, you focus more on them, trying to maximize the score. So you have, you can develop your strategies based on your strengths and weaknesses. Then the next thing is you learn to respect and manage time very early. Since if you're if you are sincere from this stage itself, you will be able to you will be managing time, right? You know you have one year left. You can dedicate X numbers of hours per day. So you have the ability to manage time right from now itself. You won't be in a haphazard manner, right? You will plan that, okay, I have enough time. I can just we can can we have something like dedicate X number of hours per day and then and build my preparation. Okay. Now the starting early has advantages. It has certain disadvantages as well. So let us see what are the. I mean, these are not disadvantages. These are some things that that may deter you from preparation. So let us see what are the things that you must be careful about. The first thing is don't break the continuity, right? If you're starting, be continuous. Do not take a long gap in between. Maybe like let's say you go for a vacation for 1 week, or let's say if you are a college student, you have examinations. You do not study for 15-20 days. That's fine. Okay, but do not break the continuity. Let's say that you start from November and then you went up to till Feb, and then you dropped March, April. You did not study, right? You thought that, okay, I have covered the syllabus, let me rest for 2 months. No, don't do that. Okay, so be continuous. You may take short gaps in between, maybe because of some personal reasons like exams, or maybe some other things, some festivals, or any other thing, maybe some vacation. But do not break that continuity. Keep revising regularly. Even if you have covered your syllabus well in advance, keep revising things. Okay. So that's the thing, that's regular revision is must. So if you have covered certain things like study for 1 month, revise those concepts and then study the next topics. Okay, because that is where you will retain all the stuff. Then we have you should cover all topics even if you are not strong at some. The reason why I'm telling you is that let's just pick up an example. Let's say geometry. Okay, so like if you skip geometry altogether, okay, you think that, okay, geometry is not my cup of tea, let me skip it. So you focus on other things. But if you have like covered geometry, you know at least the easy part of it, right? At least easy part. See, if you are weak at something, you cannot be totally zero at something, right? You will have some knowledge. Maybe you are not expert at that thing, but at the base level, you know something. Let's say the examination asks 6 questions on geometry, and that turns out to be 2 are easy, right? So if you you never know, like it is not necessary that they might ask you. So do they tell you that we will ask difficult questions from this topic? No, right? They don't mention that from which topic are we going to ask easy questions or difficult questions. So maybe it might turn out that the topic which you are not very strong at, they ask easy questions from that topic, isn't it? Let's say suppose like in DILR, you are not aware of one of the concepts. Okay, let's say like you leave matrix based puzzles. Okay, so suppose you find them irritating, so you thought that let me not do matrix based puzzles. But in the examination, you find that there are easy puzzles on matrix based arrangement. So you never know from which topic are they going to ask easy or difficult questions. So cover all the topics even if you are not strong, because even if you cover the basic to moderate level, you will be able to solve some of the questions from that, right? then you should take as many mock tests and sectional tests as possible. Since you have more time, you can take many mocks. Okay, so you can like even take 20, 25 or even 30 mocks easily, right? You can easily take 25 to 30 mocks. People who start take are able to take 10 to 15 mocks. You have enough time. You can take many mocks. Okay, and even more than that, maybe you can ever reach 50 mocks. I won't be surprised with that. Do not get deterred by change in pattern. So this year what happened was people started preparing for CAT and all of a sudden they changed the pattern. Okay, now a lot of people are, they've lost the focus, right? They're just worried about the pattern. See, if you have covered your concepts well, see, the syllabus is not going to change. Okay, just the number of questions is going to change. Alright, so they will just reduce the time and reduce the number of questions. So if it is going to differ, it will be different for everyone, right? It's not that the pattern is changing for you only. It will be changing for each and every of the test aspirants who are appearing for it, right? So don't get deterred by it like the pattern has changed, now what will happen? So have confidence in yourself. If you are well prepared, if your concepts are clear, no matter what is the pattern, no matter if they remove the theta questions or they make all questions theta type, just taking an example, if they make anything like this, any changes, you will be prepared for it. Okay. Now, what should be your ideal preparation timeline? When should, if you are starting now, what should be your timeline? So, like if you are starting like October, November, now November has started, let's say November to February to March, try to cover the entire syllabus. Take your time, right? At slow pace. I would say that do not hurry. Take your time, cover your syllabus easily. Complete, it will be enough to complete your syllabus, right? Take your time. If it is some difficult concepts, I mean, repeat them, revise them. Anything you do, take your time to cover the syllabus completely. Cover each and every topic. Okay. Then March to May, you should solve previous year's papers of CAT and other MBA examinations, other MBA entrance tests like XAT, IIFT, etc. Now, once you have covered the syllabus, so you know that, okay, like you have covered the syllabus, now you should go through some past year papers. Now, these past year papers will help you evaluate yourself. You will get to understand that where would you stand, because the cutoffs of these examinations are known, right? So if you have solved these papers, so you know, okay, let's say you took a paper of CAT and out of 300 you were able to score, let's say 165. Okay, then you saw that this year, like whichever year it was, you could get easily online. So the 165 score was 99.2 percentile. Okay, then you took another test which was another year, and out of 300 you got 153. Okay, now you know that this year 153 was 98.8 percentile. So this will give you an idea that where do you stand, right? So like instead of mock, of course you should take mock tests also, but these are actual tests that have come. So you can evaluate your score. You know that, okay, if this was the score, you would have stood there. Okay, if you were well prepared, you stood there. Okay. Then June to September should be exclusively for mocks. Okay, take as many mocks as possible. As I said, 30, 40, 50, even whatever number you can achieve, try to take as many mock tests. There are plenty of mock tests available. Free mock tests available with any every site. You get free mock tests, plus you can subscribe to one of the test series and get ample number of mock tests from there. Okay, and then October to November should be the time for final revision. Okay, just revising everything, whatever you studied, what are your mistakes, just go through that. Okay, so if you are preparing for CAT for 2021, if you have already started your preparation, you can subscribe to Gradeup Super. For your preparation, we have structured live courses in which we cover the syllabus entirely. We have doubt resolution by expert faculty members who are themselves CAT toppers, and we have different subscription plans. You can visit our site for their prices. Okay, so like if you are preparing for 2020, this is useful for the ones who are preparing for 2020. If you are preparing for 2021, I would say you can opt for the 18 months plan. You can get the details on our site about whatever the cost and all those factors. Okay, these are the courses we have just started the second batch for CAT 2021. You can enroll in it. We have not taken many classes by now, so you have enough time to cover up that. And if you are planning to take mock tests from Gradeup site, if you do not want to enroll in your courses, maybe you are enrolled somewhere else, or you are doing self studies, right? Mock tests are important because see, if you even if you do self study, you need to appear for mock test because eventually your examination is in the form of a test, right? So you should take mock tests, and we just have for 9.99 we are giving you these mock tests for CAT, not only CAT, because people attempt for multiple examinations like XAT, CMAT, MAT, TISNET, NMAT, SNAP, IFT, Maharashtra CT, all on latest patterns. Okay, so if you are preparing for these examinations, you can get Gradeup Green Card. It is available on our site. So you can go to Gradeup's website and you will get this option. You can purchase this green card and avail the benefits of mock test. Okay, so I hope this session was an informative one. It was about that telling you what are the benefits of starting early, what are the things you can do when you start early, and what you should keep in mind while starting early, that you should practice regularly, don't lose the continuity, keep revising, right? If you start early, you will definitely stay ahead of your peers and definitely be able to do well in the examination. So thank you for attending the session. Have a great day. Good night.